Yo, what's up, guys? It's Ames, and today I'm gonna be working on like a little trap video. So it's not gonna be a trapping montage because right now there's no servers that I played that are up right now, but it's gonna be more of a tutorial. So the trap I'm gonna build is the flat hill trap. So it's gonna push up 2 blocks, and then these are gonna open up, and they're gonna run into it and fall down here. So that's how that's gonna work, and I'll get into the tutorial right now. So I guess this is a good spot to make it. So let's just make it 5 blocks wide right there. And you're gonna wanna come down 1, 2, 3 blocks, and then build across right there, and then put some redstone and pistons like that on top of the redstone so that it powers it. So now that that's powered, you can put some blocks on top. And then you come down here, and you're gonna want to put some redstone going into these torches. So right here, and power that like that. And then using those torches, you can crouch, and then you can put some sticky pistons like that. So then these are gonna retract, and that's gonna pull it back that way. And then you're gonna want to wire this up, and this has a weird timing. Weird wiring because you gotta power it twice at 2 different amount of what's it called, delay. So you're gonna want to place that there and come down here and do that, and that's gonna have a 2 tick, and that's gonna have 1, and so I'm not sure if this little setup is gonna work. Yeah, that's gonna work. Okay. So then I'm gonna want to have that, and then okay. So then we're gonna want to wire this up on a different timing, avoiding that, and then that's gonna go right there, and then that's gonna come in and wire that. So we can put a block there, and I think that's gonna work as far as wiring goes. I think all that gets powered. And then, so let's unpower that, and then, is this all working? Alright, that's good. Okay, so now this little area is wired, so that's how all of that's supposed to work. And then you come down here, and we'll try to make it compact, so we're not going to give much room. So let's put a repeater right there, and then 2 blocks here. So you're going to want that, and then any block. I just put quartz there because it looks nicer. And you're going to want to make sure that this is a 3-tick pulse, and this is the only way that I know of to do only a 3-tick quick pulse, because if you do this, a lot of people do this. I've seen it in cannons for factions and stuff. A lot of people do that, and there's no way to manipulate that to get a 3-tick pulse. It just doesn't work. So you're going to want to make sure that you do this, and then power it like that, and then you can put a button here to test that that works real quick. So blocks will get sucked down and then pulled in that way. So let's see. Alright, and that works. Okay, so now you're gonna want to put your button right here, and then we'll worry about the piston mechanism now. So you're gonna want to come down, let's see, I don't know, a couple blocks, so let's just do it down here. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's fine. Okay, and then you're gonna come down here, 1, 2, 3, and place blocks like that. So then you're gonna wanna put sticky pistons here, and throw that out, and get some pistons, place them like that. You're gonna want to wire the bottom layer of sticky pistons like this, and then the top layer of pistons like this. So this will push the blocks up, and then you're gonna want to put some ticks there. So this will push these up, and then this is going to power those and push it up again. And then So this is where the button is going to be. So you come here, and then you're going to want to put a repeater. And then, actually, no, we can wait a little bit to put a repeater. So you're going to want that power, that redstone. Yeah, it does. Okay, so you're going to want to come over here. So 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to want to start dropping. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and then you're going to want to wire all that up, and then come right here, and then put a redstone repeater, and then you want to come over here, and put a solid block, then a slab, so like that, and then another slab. The bottom block needs to be solid, make sure that's a solid block, and then it'll work like that, and then the repeater will come up here, and then power the second row. And these will go off later because they have a delay here. So now the trap should be fully functional, and I can just quickly, since that's where the button will go and we need it to go over here, I can just quickly like show you how it's gonna work from the surface. But you should keep the button down here, but I'm gonna have the button up here so you can see that it's gonna work. So let's just put repeaters right there. And then, so we got a button right here. Alright, so let's go into F5 so you can see it. Okay, right there. Alright, so that's what's supposed to happen. And then you want to reset the trap by breaking the blocks up top, coming down here. Alright. And then you need to break these these regular pistons, place them on top of the sticky pistons, and place more blocks down here. And you're gonna want to make sure that these are grass blocks, because eventually you'll cycle through enough blocks so that like if you put like, say you put cobblestone, then it would keep pushing up, and then it would keep pushing up, and then eventually that would be on the surface, and you don't want that because then they'd see it up here. So I'll show the trap one more time how it works. And that's all the trap is. You can quickly, like, from down here, you're gonna want to make a little, probably a glass area so that they can't like pearl out into your trap. So you're gonna want to grab some glass and like block that off and block that off, and like, actually no, wait, not that. Just block that off and block that off, and then keep going like all the way down here. Let me reset this real quick. So you're gonna want that to be like that, and then you're gonna want to like make a little glass area coming all the way down here, because you're not gonna want people like purling out and stuff, and then you might want to put string or something. I don't know, the rest is really up to you, but that's the basic trap idea. And then you're gonna want, like, probably, if you want to kill people from fall damage, you can have this going down to bedrock. But I don't know, I saw this trap in a guy named Open's videos. He's not like a very good guy, but he has good trap designs, and I just thought this was a good idea. So what he did was he had the glass continue, and then he had an area with the water bucket, and then he had some lapis. So I just got poked in the teeth, so I'm gonna wrap up this vid soon. But he had an area with a pressure plate and some lapis, so it would look like this, and then actually no, this would be the wall, so it would look like this. And he'd probably have lapis under all of this, and then it would look like that. So when you're falling, you wouldn't like have that much time to realize like which is which, so you might fall in the lapis. I don't know. You could have something like that, or you could just have it standard like they fall into slabs and then you crit them out. It doesn't really matter, but there's a lot of possibilities, and this is a pretty good trap. It's pretty new, so people are gonna fall for it a lot easier. And yeah, that's the trap. Peace.